Keeper of the Keys has her day, and it might not be in the sun, overcast, but looking at Greg, it's definitely hot enough out there. So, yeah, she's the hot one today. And Greg, watching her go down, she had such a beautiful action. She always seemed to be getting going too late, and you shook her up today.
Yes, Nadine, she's a nice lanky filly, and she's just taken a run or two to find her feet, I think, and a little bit wayward in one or two of her earlier runs. Yeah. And today, this race wasn't really the race we were going to go for. We were looking to step her up to a mile, if not further, straight away. And just having watched the final fields go down, Ellen and I chatted about it and said, look, it's a very weak race. It's a winnable race, and it's probably the last time you'll see her over the shorter trip. She'll be ready now for more. But in saying all of that, she broke really well, and once I was up there, I could dictate and go the stride that she needed to in order to sustain it at the end. And I was very happy with the way she lengthened the entire straight.
She certainly, she gave you all the way down, and she came away at an impressive margin, albeit, as you mentioned, we need to take the field with a pinch of salt, with all due respect.
Yeah, absolutely. We picked the right race, and she's obliged. So, very, very good win for her. Very, very well done to Ridgemont Highlands. She's a homebred as well by Dynasty, and just want to congratulate them on the sale that just passed the CTS. Yes. Very encouraging to see the Rafif go for 2.2, and a couple of others Rafifs that looked really smart. So, I'm sure they're going to be very happy with that, and we look forward to the future with them.
Well, very well done.
Thank you.
Got to let Greg run. He looks like he needs some time to regain his composure there. It's really hot. Amos is going to join me now. Amos, very well done for Keeper of the Key. She had the form, as Greg pointed out, not the ideal trip, but the right field.
Yes, of course, Nate. It was a right field for her. And, she's been there and thereabouts, and we knew that one day she might find a field that she can win on. But, yes, Nate, I didn't expect that. I was impressed with that run, taking her to the front and sprint the whole straight, that was good. I think she might follow up. We were actually trying, the tricks here and there. What must you do with that? We must come from behind or whatever. I think this is a good trip for her, and a good trick as well. And I'm happy with the win. Also want to take the opportunity to say well done to my boss, and of course the connections of Philly.
Well, very well done. Going forward, you've got a lot of horses with chances. I think for me, the horse that stands out is Bold Coast, but maybe you could touch on a couple of others that you think could be competitive. You've got a strong hand in the feature today as well. Yes,
of course, Nate. As I've said before, any horse that we put in a race, we are there as a contender. The only concern on the day is just the next race, where all the four fillies are going for that distance for the first time. Then we have to pick and choose which one will suit the distance. And then after that, we've got Sky Dancer. He has done nothing wrong as yet. I'm sure he's a good contender there as well. Then Bold Coast, he was just piped on the line by a good horse in the Eastern Cape. So, then he's there in that class. No complaints. He's a big runner there. And then in the fillies race, a tough one there. All four fillies are coming into the race with a good form, But let me be brave enough to say the stable at the moment is going with Bernard Friedep's filly, Brandina, today. And then later on, we've got Vivia and Amra. She has won 2 out of 3 in the poly, and I'm sure she's going to show us again. She's going to show the class, whereas she's up against the boys. I think she's a good contender. And then later on, the filly, the mare, actually, Elusive Diva. She's a big runner in that race as well. Yeah, I think those are the principal runners for the stable.
We'll be keeping an eye on you. Well done.
Thank you very much, Saints.
There you go. Nice breakdown there from assistant Amos. And bear his words in mind. The yard does look to have a useful card of runners this afternoon. But Keeper of the Keys gets them into the fray. Very, very well done to Ridgemont Stud. As Greg pointed out, also bred by Highlands. She's come away a very good winner today.
Race 2 is